Hello, Aquarius. Happy July midpoint 2019. I want to go ahead and get into your reading. There we have one card flying out. First card, the Nine of Wands in reverse. That's a good card to have. I'm going to shut this window. I burnt some sage in here for you guys beforehand, and burned a little too much. The Nine of Wands, that's a great energy to be under. It's an energy where we are no longer finding ourselves blocked, not worried about certain things that we may have been resistant to in the past. If this is a person you've been dealing with, it's somebody that you are letting your guard down around. If you've been afraid to do something in your life, it's letting go of that fear. Here we've got the Eight of Swords. So it's like letting it go, but still entertaining concern and worry. With the Eight of Swords, this is an energy where we basically are creating storylines and experiences. We worry about things too much. Sometimes the concern and worry is unfounded because it's just built on previous experiences, the fear of, moving forward because we may have had something happen in the past. And so it's flavored your view of how things could possibly happen. I think it's important, though, to have this be as a memory and move it back here versus this going into it. Because it feels like you've let down your defenses. This may also be a situation where you've let down your defenses on your own, and you may be meeting something up again where you have to be conscious of that, like keeping your defenses up. God, I hope that makes sense. Show me more for Aquarius. So you have the Ace of Swords. Ace of Swords energy, communication, clarity, full on just cutting things out of your life that don't make sense anymore. Let's go ahead and shuffle the rest of these cards, and then we will go ahead and get into your reading fully. Show me more for Aquarius. Okay, you want to come out. I wanted to come out twice, and I was like, no, we'll just leave it there. It wants to come out. Strength. Could be dealing with a Leo. Don't have to be. Right now you have 2 fire and 2 air and 1 water. 6 of Cups. So, yeah, already, like, this is already what I'm feeling here. All of us are dealing with retrograde energies. My mind cannot let go of the past in certain regards for certain situations, and it's been crazy getting my mind off of those things, and I've tried a few things to do that, and it feels like right now we're dealing with that with your situation, Aquarius. So I'm gonna shut up, keep shuffling, and we will get this going. All right, show me more for Aquarius. What is this? The Lovers in reverse. It came out sideways. I'll read it both ways, but the Lovers in reverse. It's decisions, choices, big hefty choices that we have to come across, make, choose. Sometimes we hold one thing higher than the other, and we have to abide by that. But in reverse, this card is a decision. It's a decision to choose one thing over another. So you may be dealing with that. Gemini energy. For some reason, though, I feel Scorpio heavily presented too. I don't really have any other cup cards other than the 6 of Cups. I feel Scorpio, though. It doesn't have to be a Scorpio, but I feel Scorpio. All right, show me more for Aquarius, please. Nine of Cups in reverse. Nine of Pentacles in upright. So you have the 9 of Wands, the 9 of Cups, the 9 of Pentacles. Lots of 9s. And the World. With the Queen of Swords at the bottom of the deck, Aquarius, it's you. So, okay. Yeah, this is a decision. And here, let me put this. I don't know where you guys can see that. This is a decision between two people you have, or between you and somebody that you may have experienced. I feel that here, Aquarius, you've already let your guard down. You've done you. You've come back to some sort of comfortable, or maybe not comfortable, but some sort of sense of self where you're feeling okay. And this, dealing with this person, could be a Gemini, could be Leo, could be Cancer, Pisces, Scorpio, anybody. It could be any sign. I feel what happens here is that this essentially puts you back. It puts you back. But a lot of you are already like, no. That's what I feel. A lot of you are already like, no, I've dealt with this. I don't want to do this again. And I feel for a moment you go into your head, you go into your frustrating, cycle of like worry about this. But the desire to not deal with that type of energy is far greater, I think, than anything else going on here. Yeah, you may have had to have an incredible amount of patience with this person. I don't, I don't, I think that you're going to listen to them, but I don't feel that you're going to like go with them. I don't think that it's a starting up over again thing. Moving in with the Strength card. This, I feel here, sandwiched between the Ace of Swords and the Six of Cups. This is essentially an energy where we're just like not even wanting to deal with this person. I feel that it's almost like, Strength can talk about compassion as well, but I feel here that we're kind of done. I feel here that there's patience needed for this. I feel that somebody here has been childish. Um, I I'm curious about these Six of Cups, what they've been up to, but I don't think that you're going to really do anything here, Aquarius. I mean, if this is a person that you're dealing with, I think that you're going to listen. I think you're going to be, fuck. What I feel, nothing. I feel like nothing. Okay, so how do I express that then? By me feeling nothing, it's almost like I've reached a level of either numbness or apathetic energy. And it's kind of an energy where like I just don't care anymore. That's what it is. I just don't care anymore. It's too much of a drain. That's what this feels like, Aquarius. It's too much of a drain. And that is the decision with the Lovers. That's the head over heart decision. And she's looking at that too. This Queen of Swords, she's looking at that head over heart, make the decision. This Nine of Cups in reverse, I know a lot of people see this as a lesser, still bubbly, still lovely, you're getting your wish. I'm not a fan of that type of terminology or meaning for this card. A lot of the time, the Nine of Cups in reverse for me feels like a situation where we are not emotionally balanced. We are not in emotional balance with the person that we're dealing with. There has been, it's like you're not connecting in the way that you need to be connecting to maintain some sort of like relationship here. It's better to go on your own and do things on your own as a final. It's just a finality here. And this is not surprising. This is not surprising because literally we are in a retrograde right now. People come and cycle in, and they go back and forth and back and forth. A lot of the time too, people like out of the blue just show up and tell you what they're feeling, and hey, I'm sorry for whatever. Can we get back together, or can we like talk about this? Whatever's going on here, I feel like it's like done. I feel like you're already on your own, doing your own thing, Aquarius, not really needing to deal with this. And this is like a blip. This is like a road bump, like a little road bump. I don't feel that like this is going to be a big deal for you, Aquarius. I feel like you have more power. You're stronger than this situation. Yeah, that's honestly what I feel. I don't feel like this is a giant issue for you. I feel like you're stronger than this issue. It was an issue in the past where it was painful, but like you've come to some understanding of yourself We're realizing that being in this frustrated mental cage is not where you need to be. This is, you cut yourself out. I think that that's helpful. And this is a very strong energy as well. The Queen of Swords, she's, you know, she's been through the ringer. She's been drugged through shit. Like, she's dragged through shit. She's been, you know, just really displaced and, you know, not taken care of, and just people run all over her. And through that type of experience, she's gained her wisdom. She's gained her decision making. She becomes very clear cut. She's very concise in her communication. She doesn't want bullshit. And I think that this whole situation, again, is a reminder of, this is kind of some bullshit. I'm not into this. I have my eye on my own life. I don't need to be turned back to this. You know, I don't need to turn back to this. It's already like the world card here, the finality of it all. This is a card of finality. It's looking back at this. It's pointed in this direction, but the head is looking back. You know, it's looking back at all of this. It's all done. There's not much to do else with this. I'm curious to see what this is about. I'm going to move this Queen of Swords over here so you guys can see things. I'm going to use the little dragons. I like the little dragons. So, little dragons, show me the Six of Cups. Who is the Six of Cups? I told you. Did I tell you? I don't know. Maybe I said Scorpio. Did I say Scorpio? The King of Cups, with the Seven of Swords at the bottom of the deck. So this is basically Scorpio energy. This was somebody here, I feel, who, I'm going to do this. I'm going to put that card there too, because that's what I feel. I feel like I'm going to do that with this reading. Yeah, this is essentially somebody who wants to communicate to you now, but we need to get over, they need to get over this situation. Perhaps communicating with this person, you're able to give them some sort of resolve, even though they may have not given you that resolve or that clarity, or, you know, whatever it is that you needed in the beginning or in the past. I think now it's, you've gotten out of this painful hole where you're able to give them clarity and closure, you know, even though they may want to start something up again. But I don't think that it's a full-hearted, I don't think it's full-hearted. I feel like this person has to do this or communicate with you to address their growth, their progression. But I don't think that this is something that you're going to be going full on like relationship status with. I don't. The Seven of Swords here too. That's not so hot. Lying, stealing, cheating, people who disregard you, people who keep things secret, you know. You have the wolf howling at the moon, calling to the moon. So this is essentially people who do things, you know, they call to others in the darkness, you know, secretly, things that you don't get to see, you know, but now they're presenting you with the opportunity for connection. And I think you know where to, oh God, I think you know where to stick it. I think you know what to do, Aquarius. Show me the Lovers in reverse. Show me the Lovers in reverse for Aquarius. So Three of Cups. Yeah, I mean, Three of Cups, third-party situations, especially under the Lovers in reverse with the Seven of Swords, the King of Cups. Like, if it's not a Scorpio, Pisces, Cancer, you know, but this is essentially somebody wanting to come through and communicate to you something warm, that they love you, some emotional overture. But you still have to deal with this Three of Cups, you know? And I feel that this energy was basically them just doing what they wanted, you know? It was them doing what they wanted. It may have involved a fire sign. It may have involved an air sign. But whoever it was a third-party situation, and now they have to look at it. I think that this is done for you. Show me the Strength card. Show me Strength. Okay, so Strength here, you have the Nine of Cups again in reverse. This card here is in reverse, the Nine of Cups. Yeah, running out of patience, being tired of having to deal with somebody, having to wait for them, being out of harmony the entire time, emotionally combative, somebody who's not harmonizing with you on an emotional level any longer. It's, yeah. I mean, and I think that that's exhausting just because it feels like you may have had to deal with this alone for a while, Aquarius. Whatever this situation is, it feels like you've had to deal with it alone for a while. And now this person, and it was hard. And now this person comes back, but it's like there's too much to deal with in regard to whatever they brought you in the past. And I don't think that it moves forward at all. It's almost blunt communication, but it's a mature communication on their part as well, or at least the way that they had their communication in the past. If they did, it did not leave a good taste in your mouth. It left you emotionally hurt. So let's go ahead and clarify all the rest of the cards. I just wanted to choose those particular cards first, but we will get into it. Show me the 9 of Wands in reverse for Aquarius. There's the card. So you have the 2 of Pentacles. Yeah, you've found balance here. You've found balance there, and at the bottom of the deck you have the 5 of Cups. You've found balance here after this regret, painful situation that happened in the past. But through that balance, you've essentially taken yourself out of like this emotional mental cage, this hyper defensiveness, this worry. It's like you've released some of that energy, and you're able to actually move forward in your life, or you have been. And it feels like this again is just a roadblock. Show me the 8 of Swords. Why are we having confusion? What is in our mind for Aquarius? Why is Aquarius worried here with this 8 of Swords? What are they worried about? So you have 2 cards popping out. What are they? You have the Empress and Temperance. So basically we're worried about the potential of a new beginning here. Yeah, I feel like you're holding off in regard to this new beginning. This person also may communicate, oh, you balance me out. It feels so good being with you, telling you all of these things about why they want to be back with you. You have the 6 of Cups, which can be a card of reconciliation. You have the Temperance card, which can be a card of reconciliation. And sometimes the 3 of Cups can be a card of reconciliation. It really does depend, though, on the supporting cards. But right now, I feel like you're essentially at I want to say crossroads, Aquarius. I feel like I don't feel like you feel much. I keep like going back into what I'm feeling, and it's like not much. I feel like this is more of a momentary like concern, like, well, what if I did go back? Or like, what? It's like thinking about it, but I don't think you're like losing sleep about it too much. Show me the Ace of Swords. What is this clarity? What is this communication? Flying out in reverse, the Ace of Swords for the Ace of Swords, with the Hierophant at the bottom of the deck. So this is essentially a relationship that kind of went down the shitter due to somebody's mismanagement, somebody not communicating effectively or not communicating at all. This is somebody who lied. This is somebody who just really disregarded you and your feelings and how you may have experienced this. They did what they wanted, and that's that. That's that. Now they want to communicate about potential connection, having more of a stability with you, making things easier. Okay. So goes the storyline. I mean, this is such a common storyline. I wish it were a little bit different, Aquarius. I think the difference with this one, though, versus a lot of the other readings, is that what I feel is that you are already doing things on your own, though. You're already not like... You're not tied down to this anymore. It's like you have your own shit going on, which you're totally working on your own, killing it and making things happen. You are the Empress here. You're being presented as the Empress as far as I can feel it, which is essentially somebody that's got their shit together. This person sees you as that too. And I think that that's very attractive, but I also think that it's important for you to stay within this Queen of Swords energy. Most definitely, and just be very genuine about what this situation did to you, how you felt, and move on. Like literally move on. This is what's going on here. Show me the 9 of Cups in reverse for Aquarius. So now you have the sun in reverse. Yeah, this essentially, this lack of connection, this lack of, you know, there's so much lack here. A lot was left unsaid, which left you very emotionally frustrated in the past. And I think that that is more of like, this is a replay of that. If you were to go back into this, I think that you recognize that from the get-go and nip it in the bud, because the next card is the Nine of Pentacles followed by the World. This is doing shit on your own and seriously closing things out that don't need to be that aren't effective anymore, Aquarius. Show me the Nine of Pentacles. Cards flying out. So the Nine of Pentacles, you have the Devil here with the Nine of Pentacles at the bottom of the deck. So yeah, dealing with this person, it's left a fucking bad taste in your mouth, man. Like, that's what I feel. That's honestly what I feel, Aquarius. So much shit, I'm dropping cards. Hang on. I feel that it's left a bad taste in your mouth. I feel that you're tired of it. Interesting that the cards that popped out on the floor, Justice and the Three of Swords. So this is essentially, we don't want to revisit this pain. And by you removing yourself from this situation, you get the fuck out of here. Like, you don't need to experience this over and over again. And I think that that's the point here. For the Nine of Pentacles to be at the bottom of the deck, highlighting the Nine of Pentacles, having dealt with this Devil energy, Capricorn energy. You have Leo here twice, Sun and Strength twice, or Leo twice. Doesn't have to be Leo, Capricorn energy. I'm sorry, I'm getting all like disheveled here. With the Devil sandwiched in between the Nine of Pentacles and the Nine of Pentacles, this is like addressing the issues, but like doing it so in a way where there's not really much wiggle room. There's not really much to say. It's like, no, I don't want to do that anymore. And it doesn't seem like you are up to snuff. It doesn't seem like this person, not you, Aquarius, but the person that you've dealt with is legit, or like they're still here. They're still here in this Devil energy. Some people grow at different rates. I mean, we all grow at different rates. We all grow at different times. You can't make somebody grow and progress in the same direction as you do. I feel like these readings are so similar. Show me the World. Okay, so for the World, you have Strength, Leo energy again, and then the King of Swords. So now you have the King of Swords and the Queen of Swords. King of Swords with Strength. This is essentially having the guts to really just fucking say no, you know. It's basically World, Strength, King of Swords, cutting things out, no longer choosing to be involved with somebody that brings you drama, misconnection, miscommunication, emotional turmoil. It's closing it out. But I feel here too, you're able to see eye to eye after you close it out. You're able to like get your point across to the point where it's like, yeah, that's what I mean. This is what I feel. Not much you can do to change or sway me. That's what I feel here, Aquarius. So let's get a advice card for this reading. So, I don't know. Okay. Well, just two cards flying out over here. Let me pick them up. So you have the Hierophant with the Three of Wands. So yeah, this person is essentially saying, okay, you're what I want now. And at the bottom of the deck, you have Death. Finalizing things. It may be what they want, but their actions in the past did not, procure this as a relationship that was of meaning to them at the time. So maybe what you want now, but fuck you. Like, it doesn't work like that. You can't just like float on in and then, say what you want and expect something to happen and go in your way. Like, I think it would just be out of the question for you, Aquarius, because it feels like you're over here already. This has happened in the past. You let this go already. You've already let this go. This person is like not let it go because now they're here. But again, you over here being like, nah, brah, I'm done. Done. What's the point? I got bigger shit to do. Yeah. Okay, so let's do a little, what are they called? Oh God. Nocturna. Nocturna. Where are they? Okay, Nocturna for Aquarius, Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus. Okay, you got 2 cards falling out. You have Fireflies and Lavender. And at the bottom of the deck, Scorpion. Scorpio, you turd. I love Scorpios. I'm Scorpio rising, but they can be turds. All right, Fireflies. 51. And I hope the volume in this is okay. I did not check that before. I realize that now, and my apologies. All right, Fireflies, where are you? 51. Fireflies, inspiration, nostalgia, illumination, brevity. While fireflies aren't a thing where I grew up, I always associated them with nostalgia, childhood memories, and carefree summer evenings. The firefly's symbolism, understandably so, revolves around illumination and inspiration, and explores the concept of light coming from within. This card may resonate with you if you are the creative type, such as a painter, writer, photographer, etc. However, fireflies typically live short lives, merely a few weeks, which reminds us to take each day, not to take each day for granted. Okay, so first of all, the fireflies thing, what I feel here, this is remembering, this is nostalgia, this is this person feeling like they feel. And I feel that you are not on that page anymore. And their nostalgia is powerful. I feel that their nostalgia is powerful. I feel that they have a lot of feelings here, and I feel that they're conflicted, but it doesn't change what's happened. I don't think that you're going to just sweep this under the rug, Aquarius. I think that this is done. You may be able to see eye to eye with them from this point on, and some of you who are forgiving enough will be able to connect with this person again as a friend or as a confidant, but I don't think the capacity here to have a relationship again is something that's on the table. So let's go ahead and read Lavender. Lavender, peace of mind, serenity, relaxation. The lavender is the ultimate symbol of serenity due to the relaxing feelings one gets when smelling the flower's beautiful aroma. Historically, lavender was used to cure all sorts of ailments, ranging from gastrointestinal issues to anxiety, and is still used extensively to this day in aromatherapy. It is a flower that encourages meditation, calmness, and peace of mind. Most definitely meditation, calmness, peace of mind, or just peace of mind in regard to letting this go. And I feel like you had reached a fair amount of peace of mind already. And this is like, no. Why are you showing up now? And well, they're showing up now because it's fucking Mercury retrograde. Good luck. But it doesn't change the fact that you're not going back into this. Bravo, Aquarius. Good, strong, bravo. I like it. Sorry if that like hurt your ears, but totally like real clap. Like I appreciate your effort and energy and perseverance to do you. Stay strong within yourself. And I appreciate that even more so because it doesn't look like you are giving into this, I don't know, pity party, I feel, or like something is going on here where this person's just like not getting what they want. And oh well, you know, so be it. But yeah. All right, Aquarius, I hope that this was helpful. If you found it helpful, feel free to like, share, and subscribe. And I will be back in a few weeks for your August reading. And yeah, I hope everything's good. And I will see you soon. And if you choose to donate, there's a link in the description box below. All right, take care, you guys. Have a good day, night, whatever it is. Bye-bye. Congratulations for staying strong. Thumbs up.